Yeah, you work through the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know you do. You always are someone who, no matter if Christ is getting resurrected or anything else, you're always like on top of things. And you're, by the way, folks, you've joined Apocalypse Soon in progress. We had a nuclear missile attack, and me and Kevin escaped it here at the Apocalypse Soon Studios. What are the Apocalypse Soon Studios? The Apocalypse Soon Studios are the great outdoors.
Mm-hmm. It's a little thing called God's Backyard.
Yes, thank you. Kevin, can you introduce the podcast formally?
Absolutely. Hey, folks, go over to YouTube, Patreon, EddiePepitone.com for all extra Eddie Pepitone and Kevin Tinkin needs. And now, let's get into the end of the world. Hello, folks, it's Easter Sunday, it's 4:20, I'm high out of my mind, the Lord is risen if you believe it, and here's the man right now, it's Eddie Pepitone.
Everybody, welcome to a special Easter edition of Apocalypse Soon. You know, we usually focus on the negative, the dark side of reality, but today we're going to focus on crucifixions and bunny rabbits and the egg hunt on the White House lawn today, which resulted in ICE taking away 3 of the children who were doing the egg roll.
Mm-hmm. It was a great scheme.
Egg rolls are delicious, by the way.
Gotta love an egg roll.
But ICE, if you saw the traditional Easter, find the eggs on the White House lawn. 3 children from one from Venezuela, one from Mexico, and one from Hanya.
Apparently, they had a lot of gang tattoos that were visible. One of the little boys, a little 6-year-old boy, as he bent over, he had an MS-13 tramp stamp. And he got escorted away immediately.
So how, Easter, it's a special time for people like you who were raised in the church. And I was surprised when I suggested, hey, looks like we can only do Sunday because of both of our schedules. And you were like, all right.
Yeah.
You agreed to Easter. And I thought with someone who comes from a strident background of Christianity that you wouldn't be available today.
Well, Eddie, it's Hollywood time now. We got to get these podcasts out,
Well, I guess Christ waits for no man.
That's right. No, I mean, he already did it. He already died for our sins. And
he died.
No, we had a nice little Easter
nice.
lunch dinner-ish around 2 o'clock.
Repast? What did it consist of?
My son's absolute favorite meal, and everybody else's, we love it, is green bean casserole.
Tell me the ingredients.
Green beans, cream of mushroom, there's some spices, and then crunchy onions on the top. And that's basically
Is it thick?
And cream of mushroom soup. It's kind of you don't really notice the soup as much, but like the mix between the green beans, because they're not like mushy or anything. They're still good green beans. So we had that, and then a tri-tip, and baked potato.
Oh, dude.
With cheese and everything. So,
nice. So you're nice and.
Oh yeah,
I had a banana.
Good. Well,
1 banana so far today, but I got up at 12:30. I know you get up. What time do you get up, Kevin?
Oh, I never went to sleep. I just stayed up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Doing Speed on Easter. Doing Speed on Easter is brought to you by Indianapolis 500 Racetrack. Speed on Easter is not just drugs, it's actual speed from racing cars. And this year's favorite, Bobby Hama, is looking to make it 2 in a row at the end of Speed.
I just out here trying to tell the people that they should love the Lord. You know what I mean? Have you heard the great news? Have you heard the good news? Have you heard it?
Have you heard it go once? Have you heard it going twice? Have you heard it?
I got to tell you something.
Hello.
Have you seen this?
Welcome to Auction for Christ. I am your host, Steve Zinger. And here at Zing Zing Enterprises, you'll notice we slow down. That's because the resurrection is in the air. Christ has risen. Say this out loud. Christ has risen. Oh, excuse us. ICE is coming into the church, and they're removing 3 people who look. They look like they're trouble.
Yes, and they're doing it very slowly, as we do at everything here. They're slowly putting the handcuffs on. And
Easter Sunday is brought to you by the Italian alien. I invite everybody to live in my universe. Italian Alien Industries is proud to serve you. And if you don't obey, I will turn you into dust.
dust. Oh man, I was thinking at the having like a Easter Sunday that's all corporately sponsored. So be like, you'll notice as Christ is rising into the air as the stone has been rolled away and he is being hoisted into the air. This is actually brought to you by Target. Target paid for the hoisting mechanism there for our actor.
The resurrection is brought to you by Halliburton. We are a defense contractor. We have your defense in mind. Don't worry about the overruns on our costs. If you don't keep quiet, we'll detonate one of your cell phones.
And
Halliburton.
they're rolling away the mobile oil stone now from the grave to reveal the empty garment there left on the bench, which is brought to you by, of course, Macy's.
Hello. I'm John Hamm for Resurrection Time. Resurrection Time is something that we all can enjoy. I'm from the Midwest, from St. Louis, and I think everybody needs to be resurrected. I'm John Hamm. Resurrection is part of what I do. I'm Johnny Hamm. Johnny Hamm.
I would love if John Hamm went nuts and he started doing that. I don't know.
If he what?
If he just went nuts and that's his trajectory in life from going forward from here. But it's not anything religiously specific. He just wants everyone to be resurrected.
Man, he's been nothing but so sweet to me.
He's a great guy. Everything I've heard about him seems to be that
he's a
guy.
big comedy fan in the LA comedy scene, and he's funny as hell.
Next time you see him, he'll say, because what does he say?
Just wish he wouldn't do so many fucking ads.
Well,
I think he just compromises himself.
Yeah,
with all that shit.
Well, as a gentleman who represents a law firm, I'm very entangled in this controversy.
I know we're doing these, stupid ads, but
oh yeah,
we probably, I don't know if we should. Well, whatever.
No, my son, it was nice because usually we just split a pea 4 ways between me, my wife, and my 2 kids. We have a really sharp knife that's been in the family for generations.
You're fucking pulling the poverty card on Easter.
That's right.
Hello.
That's right.
Welcome to Poverty Card on Easter. Our guest today is a man who he claims he's lived in a lot of poverty, and he's going to pull a poverty card. Hello, Kevin.
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome to Poverty Card on Easter.
Hey.
Kev, is it true that you didn't have running water until you were 19?
Well, it's partially true. It was running, but it had lead in it, and from what I hear, that's bad.
Well, yes, it depends on who you talk to. RFK Jr., I think he would consider it bad. Yes.
My father told me he couldn't afford to show me how to ride a bike. All my friends would be riding bikes down the street, and I go, Dad, can you teach me to throw a ball? And he would always say, in this economy? And I would say, Dad, I thought it's supposed to be the 80s. It's supposed to be great right now. And he
You know, that's interesting you say that, Kev, because I was just thinking, when I think about the arc of my life, one day I was a little boy throwing a ball with my father in a field. And from there, I have wound up watching people get fisted in a Manhattan loft.
You know, Eddie, it's not always going to be a balls a throwing in the field when you grow up a little, Eddie. Oh, is that right, Papa?
Papa, just throw the ball to me, Papa.
No, Eddie, I need to tell you right now, it's not always going to be balls in the fields. It's also going to be a feast. A feast in the ass, Eddie. Even on the Easter.
Papa, can't we just throw the ball?
Hey, folks, I just want to put a little disclaimer right there. That Easter bit is not for everybody, and what we'll do when Kevin edits this is he'll put a warning before, because with the phrase "getting fisted" even on Easter probably is over the line. Yeah, I have wound up watching people get fisted. Yeah, Kev?
No, I'll defend this. See, guys like Eddie try to censor me, and I will not. I can't be censored. It's Easter Sunday.
It is.
By the way, I can say whatever I want. You know why?
What?
Christ died for my sins. So how about that?
No,
Eddie?
but today he resurrects.
Yeah, today he beat the devil down there.
Reborn.
And he grabbed the keys to heaven and hell.
Reborn, rebirth.
And he came back. No, I used to love, and I know you probably never went to this, but I did as growing up as a Christian. We would go to a lot of Easter Sunday productions. I'd play drums in them. My parents would be in the choir.
Easter Sunday productions.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I always did the Music Man on Easter. I was like, honey, it's 1:00 in the afternoon. Let's do the Music Man. And I was like, the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. I don't know if that's in Music Man.
I hope it is.
Hello.
If it's not, it should be.
Welcome to Eddie Pepitone, Song and Dance Man, my parallel universe self. I'm a song and dance man. Oh, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Ooh, is that my ass? What else is going on, Kev?
I gotta tell you, buddy. I am rejuvenated right now.
Tell me why.
I have been in Los Angeles for over 10 years. Or it's about 10 years, I think. It's something like that.
By the way, in the grand scheme of things, as far as getting success, that's about right.
Yeah. But
Seriously. I mean, some people get it quick, but most people don't.
Yeah, but so
and most people don't get it at all.
It's true. And I'm really I'm excited about getting this job at the Comedy Store. I'm a door guy at the Comedy Store, folks. I got the news. And so that'll be, 3 spots there being seen by, a lot of people. But I'm pumped because I just kind of feel like, kind of brought in a little bit, kind of a family thing.
Here's the thing, and here's the thing, and I know this is easier said than done, but when you go up there, Kev, your first time, and try to think of this every time, is act like you've been performing. Will it be in the OR or main room or both?
It'll probably be in the OR.
OR, okay.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite room at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
So go up there. It's a nice, intimate room, but not too intimate. It's like when it's packed, it's fucking great. And go up there and just be like you've been performing there forever. Ladies and
yeah.
Like, don't go up there like, oh, this is the cold open. Everybody's going to be so cold.
Yeah.
No, go up there and take control.
Yeah.
You know?
I appreciate that. Yeah, I've done a year of cold opens at the Improv, which is helpful, which has been helpful doing that. And then
Good.
oh man, you'd have liked my set I did on Monday when Rose saw me, who's the new booker there. Because it was good. I had a lot of fun.
I'm so glad.
I was very loose.
I'm so
glad. Yeah,
well,
man.
good, man. You've been working hard, and the reason why you deliver, and it's difficult. The reason why you delivered a good set is because you've been through the fire of working on your material
Yes.
and your persona and your comfortability, everything.
Yeah. No, I'm feeling good. I felt a big slump with COVID, and it's been,
Everybody did.
I mean, of course, and then
I mean, for me, it was uplifting, but
well, you love being indoors. You love masks, but it's usually for
especially in the bedroom.
those. Yeah, well, if you usually at those Tom
I'm
Cruise
usually
parties.
a dog in the bedroom.
But yeah, it's been because it's been a while, and it's cool too because I've gone up on that stage a lot, from potluck sets to like
I forgot
going up.
about that. I forgot about
and
that
so
you did that.
It's like I've had a lot of great moments up there,
Yeah.
but this is the first time somebody from the club has been like,
Excellent.
"We
yeah.
want you." So it feels great.
That is important to
yeah.
like fucking just get that
Mm-hmm.
in the community, you know?
It's like a handhold on the side of a sheer wall where you're just like, you kind of feel like you're like, oh God, because you always got to get the next thing, whoever
Yeah.
you are, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you've helped me kind of learn that too, and seeing a lot of other guys who I've pictured at a place of comfort in their life, but there is always kind of that next thing deal. So
I think for everybody who is, well, I think if you're, real artists, the next thing is that internal growth. I mean, we're just
Yes.
trying to realize ourselves, and we're using comedy as the vehicle toward authenticity, right? I mean,
absolutely.
every time I get on this stage, man, the one thing that I judge myself on is how authentic was I on this set.
love
Authentic to myself, not trying to pander to the audience or be in my head,
Yeah.
like just doing the bits and not owning who I am and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you got the goods, man. I mean, it's
What?
like I don't.
You saw me in the main room the last 5 minutes?
Yes.
I felt pretty good that night. How
you
did I come
sh-
off?
You were great. It was awesome. I mean, I walked in because I went to the back bar to be like, hey, here we go. I threw a tip in there. I grabbed a drink.
Yeah,
dude, I'm
the boys are back in town.
Yeah. And I go, man, somebody's fucking hitting it in the main room.
Oh, shit.
So then
Okay.
I went in that back and it was you. And I'm like, because I recognized something you said. And then I went and I was you. I was like, oh, shit. So then I started filming. And
Oh,
then-
good.
Yeah. And then the door guy came over and was like, oh, hey, what's up? And I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
what's up,
Did
man?
you get it? Did you get any clips or?
I don't think I got enough for a clip.
That's okay.
Because I was, especially like trying to find the right spot, and then I was so far in the back.
You know, I like that. I've been performing, folks. This may all sound narcissistic, but I've been performing with a really cool red and black shirt.
Yes.
And against the red curtains, I'm starting to realize the value of like being theatrical, like looking good for a show,
Absolutely. Dude, we got to go down
Blah,
to
blah,
the
blah, blah, blah.
fashion district this week.
Oh, you mentioned that.
Because this is what I did. I took a pair of boots down there, and I wanted
Right.
to kind of make something around those boots. We could take that shirt down there and look for like something that matches that vibe. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
fuck, let's do it.
and it's like
Fuck, I
it's
feel
cheap.
like doing it now. I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like after the no, it's Easter Sunday.
yeah. There's no way they'll be out there. It's and by the way,
Let's do it this week, maybe.
I'm super down. I'm
Later in the week.
I'm free. I've got
Welcome to Later in the Week.
yeah.
I'm
we'll
your
figure it out.
host, Biff Johnson, and it's Later in the Week.
And now is the point where we all pull out our date books and we write down
We
what we're
look
going to be
toward
doing.
next week.
What are you doing Thursday?
Have you noticed, folks, that every week is the goddamn same shit? We're like, when is it going to be Friday? And we do that until we're dead.
You can't buy a ticket to Vegas every weekend, so why not just have Vegas in your pocket? MyBookie Live Casino is where all the fun happens. Whether you're into baccarat, roulette, blackjack, or if you got dealers, real cards, it's all happening live. Hey, here's where I say a personal endorsement. Hey, Eddie, you ever have your kneecaps broken by a bookie?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, at MyBookie, there are no people to break your kneecaps. And that's one of the great things about it. Sign up now.
That's a plus.
It's a plus. No digital kneecappers. Go right now to mybookie.com. Sign up with code PEP, and you can boost your bankroll with a deposit bonus designed to help you make the most of your money. If you don't want a bonus, that's okay, too. Just let them know that we sent you. That's code PEP when you download the MyBookie app or click the link in our show notes. Bet on every game, anytime, from anywhere with MyBookie.com. See, what I hate routine. I have a hard time with it. It's kind of a...
Well, then you're in the right business.
Yes.
Because stand-up comedy, and that's the thing that kills us, too, where it physically tests us and keeps us alive, because we love the lack of routine,
Yeah.
The anarchy of it, a bit of chaos. I always have loved a bit of...
Yes.
chaos and anarchy,
Well, I'm like, I'll crush it the first week of a job, I will really shine. Like, I'm charming, and like after that first week, I'm just like, somebody will rub me the wrong way, or I'll be
and you're like, I remember this.
Yeah, exactly. And I go, hello, my old friend.
Yes,
and I'll turn to somebody and go, this job's bullshit, isn't it? So I always liked that, like,
Yeah.
with stand-up or acting or any of that stuff, the fact that it's different is so valuable to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, even shaving or whatever, I'm like, again? It drives me nuts.
Hello, I'm Jim Johnson, and welcome to Shaving Again. And this is the show that explores the repetition of our lives. I'm here today with a man who did not shave today, Kevin Tiggett. Kevin, how do you not shave? Tell our, because you have found an outlet, stand-up comedy. Kevin is a stand-up comedy here in Los Angeles. And he travels as far as Fresno.
That's right. That's a limitation on my vehicle right now. We're working on something better, but I got about a 300-mile radius from where I live at any point. I just get up in the morning. Sometimes I don't shave them.
Yes, and Kevin, you were a man of routine. You've been a store manager for T-Mobile. You've worked in fitness clubs. You've really done a gamut of what the asshole in this country does. Can you tell us what shaped you into the man you are in today? Was it T-Mobile? Was it 24-hour fitness? Was it Jesus? We're here on Easter Sunday. Tell us.
It was all there. All the hands were on the wheel that night of my creation.
Welcome to Driving in the Rain. All the hands were on my wheel. I had Betty the clown. She had her hands on my wheel. The rain was coming down. It was like a petulant rain, a shy rain. And then I saw a mime, and the mime had his hands on the wheel. All the hands were on the wheel. There was a woman doing yoga in my back seat, and I said, baby, is that the downward dog? And she said, a woof. And I was like, I'm a dog. And the rain kept coming down. She kept coming down, pounding on a roof like a nail from a roofer. A nail who nailed Jesus to the cross. A nail that our Lord went through, and he said to God on this day, he said, bless them, for they know not what they do. Motherfucker! Welcome to Charles Nabisco Hip Hop. I'm Charles Nabisco. Bam, 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 bam. This is Last Stop Brooklyn. Bam, 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 bam. Charles Nabisco here. You ever get crucified? Bam, 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 bam. We have, here at Nabisco Hip Hop, Charles Nabisco, we make a cookie called crucifixion.
Don't check the ring cam.
Our Lord and Savior said, bless them, they know not what they do.
They're prisoners. The Girl Scouts.
Look, I'm going to throw up. I'm Charles Nabisco. Get a cookie resurrection. We have our scouts. Well, they're prisoners. Don't use your ring camera.
No cameras.
I'm Charles Nabisco. The rain kept coming down like an alien. The rain kept coming down like the tentacles out of my arch enemy Zygor. Zygor had so many tentacles, they used to call him, hey, you tentacle fuck.
Zygor took a lot of a shit.
He took a shit. That's the Zygor.
Zygor took a lot of a leap from the others.
Let me tell you something.
It didn't slow down the Zygor.
Hello, welcome to Zygor Takes a Lot of Shit. I'm your host, BB Pop. Square root of 1,000. Welcome to my guest.
Zygor took so much shit that you wouldn't believe it. We're talking about the.
We're here at Ellis Island with a man who recently begged ICE to deport him because he lived in the United States with no health care like the rest of us. How are you, sir?
Not good. I got to find somebody who can give me some sort of anti-inflammatory.
Hey, do you see, folks, we're in the park. It is maybe top 5 LA day today.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I can't think of a better day in the valley where the combination of the warmth and the breeze, it's like a perfect spring day.
It really is.
You know?
It's right out of a picture book, Eddie, here,
Yeah.
and it really is beautiful.
And I just feel like making love to even the delivery people. Like there was a DoorDasher,
folks,
who
welcome to Making Love to the Delivery Driver with Eddie Pepitone.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? And today it's Making Love with the Delivery Driver. Now, this podcast started because I used to DoorDash, and I'm gonna tell you something. I fucked my way, through Van Nuys, Sherman Oaks, out here in Los Angeles. I just had so much sex delivering things like, can of pasta.
He gets
Give me the
around.
can of pasta.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Remember, this show is brought to you by Condoms in a Can. They're for real men. Condoms in a can.
Condom in a can is not responsible for any punctured condoms while opening the can of condoms.
I'm going to open a condom in a can on your ass. Okay. What's it called? Whoop ass. Whenever you feel like you want to come on down to the pancake exhibition, then come on down. Everybody here is looking for a couple of almond pancakes with energy. You ever have a pancake with an energy booster?
Oh, yeah. You know me. I love me an energy booster pancake.
But you got to be careful. You got to be careful because I had a cousin who put too much of an energy booster into almond pancakes, and he died. He died of an overdose of almond extract.
Yeah, sometimes you say you can't have too much of a good thing, but in this case, we were wrong. We was wrong about that. And
We was. Oh, boy. Hey, everybody. Let's get back a little bit to reality, Kev. We've had a nice little run of driving in the rain, Nabisco. I even forgot where it was before that.
I don't know. You know what we should do?
It's Easter,
though. For Easter Sunday.
What should we do?
And I have a request as a producer. Let's stay in this whole bit the whole time. Could we do a guided meditation?
Yeah.
Where we stay in the guided meditation and, special requests. No Italian alien jumping in on the guided meditation.
Oh, okay. Just a straight guided meditation?
Just straight up.
All right, let's do it.
And now, as you celebrate the rise and ascension of our Lord and Savior, it's time for guided meditation with Eddie Pepitone.
Hey, everybody. I want you to grip yourself by your ankles as you bend over. And I want you to say, Lord, do what you will. I surrender to you, Lord. I want you to have your way with me. I want you to make me the best person I can be. So everybody, I hope you're in light fitting clothing here on Easter Sunday. I just want to tell everybody after this guided meditation, there'll be a beautiful crudité in the back. There'll be the little peeps, the little bunny peeps, yellow and red. And it's going to be a beautiful guided meditation today, followed by crudité and the peeps, yellow and red. You ever have a red peep, Kev?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I want everybody to now stretch to the sky. Take your arms, feel your spine, feel your torso, feel your genitalia. Keep feeling your genitalia. And then feel your knees, feel your feet, feel your thighs, feel your hips, feel your genitalia. Did I say feel your genitalia? Feel your torso, feel the combat shock of it all. Feel the post-traumatic stress. Feel that you want to just run away with the group called the Tree People, who plant trees here in Studio City, Mulholland Drive. You want to be part of the Tree People. Ed Begley Jr. started it. You didn't know that, but we're very close to this. You know who I saw riding a bike around here? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Anyway, I want everybody to stretch. And with your first in-breath, I want you to have a realization that it doesn't matter what the world tells you who you are. I had the world give me a special delivery from FedEx the other day. I opened up the package and it said, "You were a failure." And don't let the world do that to you. Have your own inner sacred self that cannot be touched by the opinion of others. The reality within is all we need. And with that, I want you to pick up an egg on this Easter, dip it in your coloring solution. I myself like green dye. Dip it and then take that egg and throw it out your window and yell, "Jesus has risen." And then I want you, with your first out breath, I want you to breathe out. I want you to breathe out everything that doesn't serve you. Breathe out everything that doesn't serve you. And by that I mean waiters who are junkies, and you give them I'm Charles Nabisco. Oh no, don't go to Charles. Is that right? Just straight meditation? Straight This is a straight guided meditation. We're gonna take Charles Nabisco and put him back in his box. Hey, man, don't push down on me. Anyway, Charles is safely in the box. And now, with your first in-breath, I want you to breathe in the beauty that is Lord. Beauty that is Lord. And by Lord, I mean Lord. That is a beautiful butterscotch pudding. I want this meditation to feel like you're eating butterscotch pudding with whipped cream, and every delectable spoonful is something that you just want to live by. Yes? So now, with your next out breath, I want you to breathe out the destructive chaos of all that is around you, the extreme lack of morals, the extreme anger and hostility. Yet around that is nothing but beauty. Beauty and poverty. Beauty and poverty. The poverty of the spirit has no place in this guided meditation. So with your next in-breath, I want you to think you're a little yellow bird. And that yellow bird is tweeting towards freedom. So with your next in-breath, picture yourself as a yellow bird. And you're flying into...
We interrupt this guided meditation to say, how about a nice little episode of psychosis? A little episode of psychosis is what people do. We try to keep it together, but it never really works. We're just have smoke and mirrors. We come out of the house or the apartment or the tent or the car, wherever you happen to live in late stages capitalism in the United States of America. Climate change is here, but breathe in and breathe out. This is a guided meditation that went off the rails. Choo choo. Hello, welcome to Choo Choo. Choo Choo is the podcast about the train system. I'm Ted Stevens, and as you all know, I got into Choo Choos when I was a boy, and my guest today is Lou Diamond Stevens.
Chugga, chugga, chugga. Choo choo.
Lou, what age did you get into trains?
I remember coming out of my mother and seeing a train and going, wow, what's that? It was my first words was, choo choo.
Freudian. I'll tell you, the Freudian cliche that a train going through a tunnel is a man going into either a vagina or an anal cavity, depending on your preference.
Some sort of opening.
Depending on your preference. It's Easter. It's Easter. It's a quality holiday in NoHo Park. I'm here with Lou Diamond Stevens. We're doing a guided meditation, you say. Don't go off the beaten track. Just do breathing in and out. And just be true to the guided meditation form. And I'll do my best, but I can't tell you that I might not go off all the rails. Speaking of rails, Tad, what is your take on the third rail as far as the train industry?
Oh, you got to watch out for that third rail. You touch it, you get shocked. Just like when a guided meditation goes completely off the rails, it's shocking. Yeah, it's shocking. It's shocking to see.
It's shockingly chaotic. You know, but there's a thread there somewhere.
There is a thread there somewhere. That's why I always tell people to listen to my podcast. You got to listen to them all. Listen to them all. A lot of people think they can listen to one episode and they'll be able to know what's going on. I say no, thank you.
Yes, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
You need context for this.
No, welcome to No Thank You. And today on No Thank You, we're gonna be refusing 5 different things, right?
Maybe.
Why don't you offer me spaghetti with meatballs? Go ahead.
All right, here's the first thing here. We got spaghetti with meatball.
No, thank you.
See, doesn't want it.
You
Doesn't
better
want
take the spaghetti and a meatballs.
Who's that?
I am the Italian from Galaxy 795 452 1-800. We are the law firm of the Italian alien. Have you been lasered by a homeless robot? 1-800-Italian alien. 1-800-Italian alien. We're doing a guided meditation. A guided meditation.
I love that you keep pulling up the timer. You keep like every
By the way,
30 seconds.
we're up to 10 minutes on guided meditation.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. I mean, you know, this is one of those podcasts where it's just we're going with the current.
That's right.
We are just in the water and we are surfing it,
Oh yeah, I'm in here.
right? We are surfing it.
I got
you know.
I got an inner tube, and I got another inner tube with a 6-pack.
I got on a one-piece bathing suit,
Ooh.
and it's by Chanel. Hello. Do you want a perfume that'll make you say no, no, no? Well, eau de Pepitone. Eau de Pepitone is a perfume so rancid that you will want to take a pistol to your temple in 2 seconds after putting it on.
Don't do it.
Eau de Pepitone is absolutely the worst thing, the worst liquid on the planet, and we are proud to offer it to you in a 2-for-1 scenario with a waterproof case that you can only get beneath the earth below a Costco in New Mexico.
Pepitone.
Eau de Pepitone, just put a little behind your neck and watch people fall in front of you, begging you to walk away from them.
Just a little bit.
Eau de Pepitone is made in Rome. Right on the banks of the river. Nay! The Horsey River. Horsey River. Nay!
Pepitone.
Horsey River. Nay! In Naples. Naples. The Horsey River. Eau de Pepitone is made right on the Horsey River. And nobody can tell you what that Horsey River is. Hold on. Welcome to Agegagoo. This is the podcast where we look at babies and we try to figure out what the hell they're trying to say. Today we're going to have a baby from Van Nuys, California. Right?
That's me, a little baby from Van Nuys, California.
Now, what do you think of the way that the babies are being treated over
I
here?
don't like it. We try to understand what I'm saying. I'm just a little baby.
Yes. So you have yourself not been able to reestablish yourself in the business of lucrative oil. Huh?
Yeah, it's hard to get in.
You don't know what oil is.
I don't know what oil is.
My father, he had olive oil.
I don't know baby oil.
Welcome to P. Diddy. The P. Diddy Requiem Day 5. Baby oil. Baby oil. You want a smooth ride in the bedroom?
Baby oil.
Baby oil.
Keep looking at the timer.
We've had a good run today. I really like that we surfed the shit out of this show today, and
we were flying on the back.
Did we
of
cover
the wings of a bald
everything?
eagle.
Like you got
No.
to be, you got hired by the Comedy Store. You're going to get 3 spots a week. What else? What else? Anything else you want to chat about? I mean, that's a biggie. You have any interesting shows this week? Did you do any interesting
Me and
gigs?
you got a show coming up this week.
Oh, did we plug that?
No. The 27th, 7 o'clock, Hollywood Improv. This Awful Mess.
That's right. So this will go out Tuesday, and then the Sunday after this comes out, right? We'll be doing This Awful Mess.
Yeah, it'll be this Sunday.
Yeah, and it's going to be like a couple of little guests that are going to be great, and then we're going to do the podcast stuff, and me and Kevin will anchor it with some stand-up.
Yes. Yeah.
About 15 minutes of stand-up, and maybe we'll have a guest or two do 5.
Yeah.
And then we'll do, I'm trying to think what would be, we're still looking for ideas, right?
Well, we gotta put them in stone here, But I think what you just
We don't have
said.
to put them in stone.
I'll chisel them. I'll chisel them in. No,
Hey, don't threaten me, son. I've been in the game too long.
I mean, I gotta buy a smoke machine and things like that. I gotta make some decisions. To prepare for certain things. I've got a harpoon gun that I've been. It's on hold right now for a couple of the bits that we need harpoon guns for, and we have there's a whole circus of animals that we have on reserve.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Hey, let me ask you something. You use talcum powder, yeah?
Sometimes.
Talcum powder
Hey, let me ask you something.
is not for everyone.
Let me ask you something.
Talcum powder. This is Charles Nabrisco. I used to put talcum powder on my balls until I had a reaction. And there was no more balls to make me feel good,
Hey.
Hey,
Good.
we never had anybody here at the house who could wipe my balls. And I'm Charles Nabisco saying, buy our new shortbread cookies. Nobody can wipe my balls cookie. It's our scouts, our prisoners. They're selling them. Don't use a ring camera.
Look for the chocolate dip nuts on the box.
Hey, Kev, this has been a great podcast.
Oh, it's been beautiful.
It's Easter Sunday. I think God, the Lord, the great universe, the great spirit, whatever we're in one ecosystem, Gaia, or what I just call, my alcoholic fawn. We're in one ecosystem.
Oh, yeah.
Of love, and I just want to say thank you. I very grateful. I know this isn't Thanksgiving, but I feel like me and you are having a rebirth in our personal lives.
Yeah.
And I feel like it won't last. So why don't you shoot us out?
Hey, well, here's to that, folks. Hey, come on out to the Hollywood Improv on the 27th. It's going to be a blast, a lot of fun. Intimate show in the lab there. It's a good time. And then go to EddiePepitone.com for all show dates. Go to Patreon where you can get this podcast in full, beautiful 1080p the day that it comes out. Some extra stand-up clips from Eddie. Go to YouTube and subscribe right now. We sure would appreciate it.
Hey, everybody, thanks for watching Apocalypse Soon or listening to Apocalypse Soon. Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside. You dig?
Far out.